What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you a good setup for how to make a chin mount for your motorcycle helmet if you have a relatively curved surface helmet or a helmet where your chin is not 100% flat. Okay. Obviously, first off, you're going to need your helmet. Okay. My helmet is a Shoei RF 1100. Okay. It's the Diablo version. Secondly, obviously, you're going to need a GoPro. Okay, if you don't have the GoPro, this isn't going to work. I don't know how many of the other action cams are about this same size or dimensions, so this video may or may not apply to those. Thirdly, you're going to need the side mount kit that comes with your GoPro. Okay, if you have a 2, a 3, 3 plus, these normally come with those. I don't know if the newest GoPro versions have these, but I would think so. Okay, and then lastly, or second to last, you're going to need the front mount kit. Okay, this is extra. It's like $14.99, $15 at Best Buy or off Amazon. But if you can find it through like a private party on Amazon, they're like $8, $9, maybe $10. And then the very last thing that you're going to need, it's optional, is Allen key bolts. Okay, these are M5s by 0.80. That's the thread pitch, so the angle of the threads, by 20 millimeters. Okay, the millimeters, the 20 millimeters is the length, the 8.80 is the thread pitch, the M5 is the shape and size of the head. Okay, and I'll show you why you need these in a minute. Okay, first off, you're going to want to take your front mount kit, take that, just these two sections apart. Okay, obviously, keep these together, and I want you to take one Allen key head bolt and thread that in there. Okay, the next step is going to be to take your short basic mount that you get with your GoPro. You're going to want to face that depending on which side of your helmet you do it on. Mine's on the left, so my head, my mount, is going to face clips to the left. Okay? I hope everybody understands that. Okay? Now from there, we're going to take this, we're going to thread these all together, and now we have a slight angle, but a basic extension. Okay, now the third part, we're going to take the longer of the two extension arms that have the 90-degree turn on them, and we're going to thread that one into the other three. Okay, and then we are also going to take a second Allen key bolt, thread that into here. Make sure it's hand tight so that you can still move it, but it's not wiggly. And then we're going to take this piece, the shorter of the two 90-degree angle turns, and we're going to run that this way. Okay? So, and then obviously take a third Allen key bolt, run that in there. We're going to tighten each of these down just a hair so that they're slightly tighter so that when the GoPro's on it doesn't fall over. Alright. And then from that point, we're going to take this whole thing, take your helmet and your clip, and this part, you want to make sure that you've cleaned your helmet before you put this adhesive mount on, because if you don't, the debris that's under there is eventually going to make it so that this doesn't stick anymore, and you're going to want to find the flattest surface possible as close to your chin as possible. But after you've done that, you're going to take this whole thing, slide it in there until it clicks, and once it clicks, you're good to go for that part. Now the last step, so you're going to want to take your GoPro, obviously, set that into the mount, take your last Allen key bolt, thread it in there, and once this is nice and tight, you have a chin-mounted GoPro setup. Okay, now I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I have mine tilted slightly back. This is because when you ride, your helmet sits at an angle anyway, so you're going to want to tilt your GoPro slightly backwards so that it's completely level when you're riding. Okay, now I understand that for some people this may take more of the short mounts, it might take less, but for most of the showy helmets, my wife has one, my brother has one, I have one, I don't really see too many showy helmets that are flat on the chin, but I could be wrong. The main thing I want to show you guys is the bolts, the Allen key bolts, are to minimize the space that these take up, because I don't know if you guys can see this. This would take a lot more space if you used the standard GoPro bolts that come with this, and I'm one of those people, because I have a black helmet, I want everything to be black, but I also want it to be small. Okay, the less that it stands out, the better. And with these Allen key bolts, they're the exact same size as the GoPro bolts, and they don't take up as much space. Okay, the only difference is they are harder to get in because you need one of these, an Allen key. Okay, now, not a huge deal for me since I carry Allen keys on my bike anyway, but not everybody does that. So, but that, guys, is my setup for my GoPro chin mount. If you guys have any questions, hit me up in the comments below. If you liked the video, thumbs up. If you hated it, thumbs down. If you have any suggestions for a new video in the future, let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you guys. Peace.